Who has an idea that they'd like to share with the rest of our scientific thinkers? Teaching is kind of like gardening. You have to cultivate these kids and allow them to grow and blossom from where they are at the beginning of the year. And just seeing that growth brings you so much joy on a daily basis.
Miss Anderson shows how she values her students because she makes sure all of us get a good education, but make sure we also have fun at the same time.
When we do assignments, she always finds a way to make it interesting.
So we know how big the Earth is. What does that tell us about the sun?
She makes fun out of everything.
It's humongous! Are you gonna make sure that you explain this piece of evidence?
When she helps me, I feel comfortable because she's like there for me. She notices things just by facial expression. She listens, and she always makes sure that she understands you.
If you know your kids and you know the way they learn best, you're able to kind of set those expectations together with them.
She makes you want to work hard.
She will motivate you to do things.
She helps us to feel smart, even if we're down on ourselves because we didn't get as high as a score as we wanted. She always tells us, you did really well.
One of the things, I try to instill in my students, you should always just be kind and lead with kindness. And I think teachers should be modeling that and showing their kids how important that is.
This heading is called A New Sort of Storytelling. My focus on relationships with my students, it really is important because I feel like I reach my students in that way.
She's very passionate about what she teaches. You can see it in her face and her eyes. She really enjoys teaching English as a subject.
So I want to go through and I want to look for that sentence.
She turns learning into something better than learning. She makes it funner.
She's always excited about what we're doing, and we're always excited about what we're doing.
Cecilia, help us out. I am never ashamed of making mistakes in front of my students.
She makes us realize that it's just a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes.
Because I'm human, all right? The jokes come out when I make a mistake. The jokes come out when they make a mistake. And then, we just all end up laughing together. No, not Neil Armstrong.
She's funny.
I dare you to say it 10 times fast.
She's sweet.
No, don't do it for real.
She's nice. She's energetic.
She makes me feel safe in this class, in the environment.
Miss Moon, she will be there when you need help. She'll notice when you need help. I'm not the best at reading responses, but she's really good at teaching.
Okay, when World War II broke out.
Miss Moon is such a kind teacher. She's probably the kindest teacher I've ever had.
It goes back to remembering that our students are developing people. They are people before they're students.
All right, it looks like it's a good line. Go ahead and follow Teacher Carissa.
Miss Mackenzie is a great teacher because she puts her entire heart into teaching and she gets us ready for real life.
I actually truly believe that I see high school students turning into educators right before my very eyes.
At first, I wasn't sure I wanted to be a teacher until I stepped into her classroom.
She's really passionate about her job. She's not just a great teacher, she's also a great person inside too. She really cares about her students and her job, and the preschoolers too. She cares about all of us.
Look, you made a 4.
She instills that passion in her students by showing how much she enjoys what she does and being a great example of what a good teacher looks like.
Good job, give me 5, you're so smart. That is the key to this, is I model what I want to see in them when they're teaching the preschoolers, but also I'm modeling what kind of impact a teacher can have on their lives.
I think they're pretty engaged. You do have to watch those behaviors, I think.
So I do treat them like, little colleagues and really treating them like how teachers, should be treated and recognizing that they have a hard job.
Letter sounds is an issue. He can say, I knew that because what Miss Mackenzie had told me and taught me already that I wanted to do that as well and put as much passion as she puts in. And I wanted to do that to help kids grow like she does.